against Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue and what a great match. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Uppercut just missed. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fight that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs... Here we go. It's round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Punch, counter punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They both want the knockout. Straight right just misses. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell sometime.
On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? They block the right uppercut. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he scores with the counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Down he goes. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. To see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What a punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Yes, I like that round. Good round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Lucky that hook didn't score. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
He's going to be confident.
This is the beginning of round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
But you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And you miss it. Good thing we can watch it all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.